Hello students, welcome you all to the video lecture on chapter number 4, linear equations in two variables, example 1. The question is, write each of the following equations in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b and c in each case. So the first question is 2x plus 3y which is equal to 4.37. So they have given the equation as 2x plus 3y which is equal to 4.37. So we need to write all these equations in the form of this format. So this is a linear equation in two variable format. So in this format we have to write these equations. So here how they have given? They have given x coefficient as a and then plus y coefficient as b and then plus some constant value c which is equal to 0. So in this format we have tried. So x value we have tried, then b variable with the coefficient we have tried, and then the constant and then which is equal to 0. In that format we have to write. So already here when we compare this, already we can see that a it is equal to 2. So 2x is already given and then instead of by they have given 3y. So b is 3 here and then plus c they have given, and then right hand side it should be equal to 0. But right hand side they have given 4.37. So in order to make your right hand side equal to 0, what I have to do? This term I have to move to the left hand side. So whenever there is no symbol, meaning that it is plus, right? So plus 4.37, when it is moved to left hand side, it will become minus 4.37. So it becomes minus 4.37 which is equal to, so this term has been moved to left hand side. So right hand side it will be of just 0 because we have moved this value to the left hand side. So if it is plus, it will become minus. If it is minus, when we move to the left hand side it will become plus. So here it is plus, so it will become minus here. So it becomes 0 here. So now compare this with the given format. So what is the format? It is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, right? So since it is plus c, right? So here also it should be plus c. So how I can rewrite 2x plus 3y? So actually it is plus. So we know that plus into minus, right? So plus into minus is nothing but minus. So whenever we have some plus value, right, and then into minus value, we know that it is going to be minus. So this minus I can rewrite as what? Plus followed by minus 4.37. Like this I can write. Why? Because plus into minus it is minus. So this minus it is equal to this. So here it is plus, here it is also plus, right? So c value it is going to be minus 4.37. So in that way only we are getting that. Or else by seeing the equation itself, even without writing this also we can compare, right? So here it is plus c. So if it is plus value, I can write c is just 4.37. If it is minus value, I can write c is equal to minus 4.37. So the concept is this. So you can easily write if you understand directly also. So now compare these two equations. So x coefficient is 2, right? So here x coefficient it is a. So they are asking to find out the value of a, b and c in each case. So x coefficient here it is a, here it is 2. So I can write that a is equal to 2. And then similarly y coefficient here it is b. Similarly y coefficient here it is 3. So definitely I can say that b it is equal to 3. And then plus c. So here it is plus minus 4.37. So leave plus value. What is c? c it is just minus 4.37. So c is equal to minus 4.37. And right hand side here also 0, here also 0, right? So easily the x coefficient it is a, right? Y coefficient it is b, and plus of some constant value it is nothing but c. So in that way I can easily find out the solve and find out a, b, c values in other subdivisions also. So coming to the second subdivision, I have x minus 4 which is equal to root 3 y. Okay, so I know I have tried in the format of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So compare this. I have x value. Yes, I have x value. What about y? Y it is in the right hand side. So I have to move that to the left hand side. And c, right? So c is nothing but constant value. Constant is nothing but some numbers, right? Without any coefficient like x, y and variables and all, it will not be there. Just it is number. That value is nothing but a c. So c is here, it is in the proper side, right? So I have to move only the y term to the left hand side, because right hand side it is equal to 0. So I have to make right hand side equal to 0. So in order to make it a 0, I have to move this value to the left hand side. So already what are all the values? It is there, x minus 4. So move this term to the left hand side. It is minus root 3 y. Why? Because by default whenever there is no sign, meaning that it is plus. When you move this term to the left hand side, it will become minus. Okay. So now again compare this equation and this equation. So here I have x term followed by y term followed by constant. So just rewrite this equation. X term followed by y term. So what is y term? It is minus root 3 y followed by constant. What is constant? It is minus 4, which is equal to 0. So now compare this equation and this equation. As I already said, so if you have plus, directly you can equate. If it is minus, just take minus also and equate. Okay. So I am just rewriting the equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So compare these two things, right? So compare these two things. So this and this I have to compare, this and this I have to compare, this and this I have to compare. So here it is x, so coefficient is a. Here it is x. What is the coefficient? Whenever there is no value before x, meaning that it is 1, right? So we know that 1 into x, which is equal to just x. So it is nothing but 1 into x. So what is the coefficient of x? It is just 1. So x coefficient here it is a. So here x coefficient it is 1. So both will be equal. So a equal to 1. Now compare this and this. Here also y, here also y. So what are the other values? Here plus b. So what is b? The b value here it is minus root 3. So minus root 3 I can write. Again compare constant term. So what is c? C it is just minus 4. Okay. So as I already said, if you want, okay, minus I can write it as plus followed by minus also. Okay, like that also you can write and compare. Okay, like this also you can write. Or if you know easily, directly you can compare and write your values. Okay, and then coming to the third subdivision, the question is 4 which is equal to 5x minus 3y. So again, in which format I have to write the equation? It is ax plus by plus c which is equal to 0. Okay. So left hand side I should have x term, y term and constant term. But here I have constant term only. So this problem you can either keep this equation as it is and you can solve, or if you want you can take this term to the left hand side, this term to the right hand side also and you can solve. So let us keep this term as it is and let me solve that. So right hand side it should be always equal to 0. So whatever the term it is available in the right hand side, bring it to the left hand side first. So here it is 4 which will be available as it is, and then here there is no sign, meaning that it is plus 5x. Plus 5x when it is moved to left hand side it become minus 5x, and then minus 3y when you move to the left hand side it become plus 3y. Okay. So now again compare this and this. Always we will write x term followed by y term followed by constant term. So in that way let me write this equation. Minus 5x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay. So once you have written that, compare this and this. Okay. So ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Let me compare these two. So x coefficient is nothing but minus 5 here. So this and this are equal, this and this are equal, this and this are equal. So what is a? A it is minus 5. So x coefficient is nothing but a. What is y coefficient? Y coefficient, here it is b, here it is c. So both are equal. What is c? C here it is plus C, here it is plus 4. So C it is just 4. Okay. So either you can solve like this, or the same problem how we can write, since they have given 4 equal to 5x minus 3y. Okay. So most of the term it is there in the right hand side. So let me rewrite this equation as 5x minus 3y equal to 4. Okay. So left hand side term I am writing it in the right hand side. Right hand side term I am writing it in the left hand side. Okay. So one more step I am writing here. And then we know that always right hand side it should be equal to 0. So 5x minus 3y, here there is no sign, meaning that it is plus. So plus 4, when it move to the left hand side it become minus 4. So now it is in the format of this. So ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So just compare both the equation. So here a it is equal to 5, b it is equal to minus 3, c equal to minus 4. So x coefficient is 5, so a is equal to 5. Y coefficient it is minus 3, so it is b equal to minus 3. C is constant, so c here it is minus 4. So just write it as minus 4. So coming to the last problem. So fourth problem, it is 2x equal to y. So since right hand side it is y, so actually there is no sign, meaning that it is plus. So plus y need to move to the left hand side. So 2x plus y will become minus y, which is equal to 0. So we have general format, which is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, right? So just compare these two equations. Here x is available, y is available, but c is not available. So how I can write 2x minus y? So if there is no value, meaning that it is 0. So let me consider it as plus 0, which is equal to 0. So now compare with ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So what are all the terms available? Here x coefficient it is a, here x coefficient it is 2. Y coefficient, here it is b. Whenever there is no value, meaning that it is 1 into y, right? So y coefficient it is 1. And then c it is just 0. So compare this, a it is equal to 2. Compare this, b it is equal to, here it is plus, here it is minus. So minus it will come, right? Followed by what is y coefficient? It is 1. B equal to 1. And then c equal to, here it is 0. Okay. So this is about your fourth problem. Thank you. Thanks for watching.